when I think about multi-cloud, and everybody wants to talk about that multi-cloud workload mobility, and that's been something that's been pounded away at for like the last 18 months to 2 years aggressively. I actually am really excited about the ease that migrating into VCF architecture creates this opportunity for customers that they could get much closer to an architecture deployed or refreshed that now allows them to take advantage of workload mobility and start to really take advantage of, well, I have more than one cloud, not just, Broadcom VMware, but I have managed Azure, which we provide, or I have a third party solution. And so I think that's also going to catapult some innovation in that space that folks have wanted to take advantage of that. But the reality is modernization of applications for benefit of, microservices and those related. There's also, you have major infrastructure refresh that's required to get people into workload mobility. So anytime you want to take advantage of upstack feature sets, there's a lot of retread on old architecture decisions that you made, right? So how do you feel like, you think I'm on there or off there? Like, you think it could accelerate in multi-cloud architecture? I'd love your thoughts there.
Yeah, and so we have a very agnostic kind of approach, right, at OTAVAs, right? So we are in the public cloud business, we are in the private cloud with Broadcom business, and then we can facilitate different types of use cases. And so on the Broadcom front, I think the interesting one that comes to mind is you can still have a private cloud, but we can elastically scale out into public cloud resources on a Broadcom or VMware platform, right? And so that allows you to have a model that allows you to kind of scale up and scale down if you're in a seasonal business, as an example, right? And you need a lot more capacity, in the buying season of the holidays. So I think that's where we get a ton of flexibility, just in terms of access to innovation and new technology. I think that's another category where we really have a public cloud advantage that allows you to keep how you've been doing business for a long time. And so this is from a technology adoption perspective. Rip and replace on everything that you've come familiar with around your the VMware operating model is not going to go away, right? So you're
Right.
not replacing skill sets. You have a consistent architecture. You're not re-engineering everything in your own IT infrastructure. But in our multi-cloud ecosystem, what you do have is the ability to, for greenfield workloads, for dev test, for AI ML tool sets, as well as resources, you now have the ability to kind of integrate that into your existing Broadcom VMware architecture, and it feels like one environment. So I think
That's cool.
I think that's where we're really going to have a leg up on what other people are doing out there.